Hey everybody, Tim here, trying something new today. I'm going to do a little bit of the voiceover thingy, never done it before. And as you can see, we got eggplants, miso, mirin. What else we got? We got our oils, both sesame and canola, a little bit of salt, soy sauce, maybe a couple other things, and that means stir-fried miso eggplant. So, after washing our eggplant, we are going to give it a nice little trim by the stem area here. Just trim those up, and then we're going to give it a nice peeling. And we don't have to take all of the peel off, just some of the peel. And then we're going to cut it into relatively even-sized pieces for even cooking. And that's the first step. Next, we put some paper towel, the eggplants, and a bit of salt into a bowl, mix it up, and then leave it for about 15 minutes just to draw out some of the moisture, and then we'll be ready to move on to our next step. And while we're waiting for our eggplant, we'll make our miso sauce. So for a pound of peeled and sliced eggplant, we'll use about 2 tablespoons of miso. This is an awase miso, which is a mixture of red and white, but you can use any miso you like. And I'll also use about 3 tablespoons of mirin, which is a Japanese rice cooking wine, a sweetened wine, so a little bit more mirin than miso. And we'll just mix that up and put that to the side. And after 15 to 20 minutes, you'll find that our eggplant has given off quite a bit of liquid. We're just going to use the paper towel to soak up as much of it as possible. Don't worry about the eggplant being salty or anything like that. You'll find that there's a light hint of salt, but it pretty much all washes off when it lets out the liquid. Okay, we'll move on. Heat a wok or a big pan till it's nice and hot, and then add about a tablespoon of canola oil, and to that, about a teaspoon of sesame oil for the fragrance. And then we're going to add our eggplant, and you should get a nice sizzle as it hits the pan, nice and hot. Then we'll just stir and toss to coat, and then we're going to steam it. And I like to use cooking sake. Sake is a little bit different than mirin in that it's not sweet. And of course you can use the sake that you drink, but this way it's a little bit cheaper, and cooking sake also lasts a bit longer. So there it is, and we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of this. Then just cover and wait about 2 minutes, and then we'll check it. Okay, and that's still a little bit hard. So we're going to add another 2 tablespoons of the sake. There we go. Cover it, and another 2 minutes. Okay, so we're almost there, but not quite. But we can add our first layer of flavor. So what I'm going to do is take some soy sauce and just add it around the edge of the pan so it hits the metal first. This will give it a nice burn and depth of flavor, a little smoky flavor. We're just going to toss that around, and then we're going to add a little bit of water for our last steam. No more sake. So just about a tablespoon of water and just 1 minute, and voila. And depending on your eggplant, sometimes they're harder, sometimes they're softer, but in the end, it should be soft but not mushy. So once you have it like that, we're going to add our miso sauce, and if it's a little sticky like it is here, we're just going to add a little bit of water just to loosen it up. And then we're going to cut the heat, we're going to cover it, and we're going to remove it and set it to the side while we prepare some garnish. And there we have it, all garnished up with some blanched snap peas as well as some green onion. And this goes great with steamed rice. And it is a bold flavor, so you do want to use it more as a side dish. And you can experiment with more sauce, less sauce, if you want it more bold or less so. And here I go. Very much enjoying this. And this is something I make daily. So these videos here, these voiceover videos, first time doing it. But I think I'll do this when I'm just sort of making something for dinner and I remember to turn the camera on. I think it's good to get an idea of what I cook daily as well as the other videos that I do. So I really enjoyed this. If you liked it, please do subscribe, hit the like button and the notification bell. That was very good. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care.